Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. We're going to give you now a little presentation that is about the Emerald Tablet. Not the Emerald Tablets, plural, those the Atlantean, but instead it's the Emerald Tablet, singular, of Hermes Trismegistus, attributed to Hermes. And there are several different versions, but this is one that we like. And basically, this is considered to be something in our order. We use it to manifest. So you can, the way we do it is we take a word, like say you want something, and you place it into the in the stead of the word it or that, because the Emerald Tablet talks about how to take it and use it alchemically to turn the lead of the ego into the gold of the soul, the soul that reproduces itself over and over, becoming the world soul, the beautiful soul, the heart of gold, that kind of thing. This can be used either spiritually, or it can be used also physically in the physical world to manifest. Now, of course, it's a little bit different. Nevertheless, we have done physical, alchemical experiments as well as spiritual alchemical experiments. We've done a lot of both. And the physical ones we have done with platinum group elements to create monoatomics, orbitally rearranged monoatomic elements, ORMUS. So we've done that ourselves. Physically. So, and there's a union of spirit and also of the physicality when you do these types of experiments. Now, this can be sung or chanted. We're just going to recite it for you. It's something we've taken the word money, because most people want money, because when someone says, oh, they just don't have it, or this person really has it, what is it? It's always money. Always, every single time. So, because that's all that really matters. It's because that allows you to have anything in the physical world. And it does make people love you, believe it or not. So you can, and everyone knows that, but nobody likes to admit it. And people always say, oh, well, it's not about the money. We don't care about the money. We just want to help you, and here's our product. And so that means I can have it for free. Well, we can give you this free thing, but, and then they'll cost us. You understand how that all goes. But we're just going to cut to the chase here and give you a way that you can use the Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus to manifest money for yourself. And we use this in our order. So this is kind of a deep secret, but we're going to let you in on it, because we all need to really get with the program and get ourselves up to speed on, being truthful and honest with ourselves and each other, and everybody being able to manifest what they need and what they want, so that people can not become hostile toward each other, but can instead become loving towards each other. Because when you have enough to give, then you want to give. When you don't have enough to give, then one doesn't feel good. So this is how everybody can be more charitable and more giving, and how everybody can feel good about themselves by feeling that they can create the life that they actually want for themselves, actually create the life that they aspire to. So the being Hermes Trismegistus has, that was in Greece, but Hermes Trismegistus was Enki, it's the same being, and then was also Thoth the Atlantean and Hermes, and also Mercury. And this being reincarnates in every generation, as does the Messiah reincarnate in every generation, all trying to get the world soul, or the mind of all humanity, the unconscious or the collective unconscious, to become conscious. And that's why they say wake up, and Christ means awakened, or to wake up. So this is our contribution at this particular time, to be able to add to hopefully getting everybody elevated to a higher spiritual level, which ultimately elevates everybody also in the physical world. And this is the emerald tablet of Hermes Trismegistus. Now, this is the same being that reincarnates in every generation. And as this being reincarnates into every generation, this being is given different names. And this is about how to actually perform the alchemical work of turning the lead of the ego into the gold of the spirit. And it's becoming perfected as society becomes perfected and individuals become perfected, but nowadays it's very essential that we all really get with the program. And so what we need to do is talk about things that people would really rather not talk about. And what people would rather not talk about is the fact that when people say to you, you know, we don't care, you know, what kind of person you are, we don't care, you know, if your race or your religion or your gender, whatever. We don't care about that. We care about whether or not you're a good person. And we're going to talk about now what makes someone a good person. And if you don't measure up to being a good person, how the emerald tablet of Hermes Trismegistus to take a strategic word or a strategic idea and interject in there a word of your choosing. You can choose, you know, anything you want. Like we're going to use the word that we feel that through, again, this is something everybody knows, but nobody likes to say. When people say, he just doesn't have it, just doesn't have it, what are they talking about? What is that special thing? What is that magical thing that he or she or whatever just doesn't have to be good enough? What is that thing? You all know what it is. It's money. That's what it is. It's money in whatever form people find value. Now remember, this being, Hermes Trismegistus, again, was at one time Enki, and also was at one time Thoth the Atlantean, and was Hermes, and was Mercury, on and on and on. So this is the idea of the intelligence that we're talking about. Now, so we're going to take that word money. So, you know, people say, I don't have it, or I want to have it. How do I get it? How do, you know, you have to have money, and to have money, you have to have money in your hand. So, this is a way where you can take more of a sort of an ancient writing. You can call it a prayer, you can call it a statement, if you want. But basically, it's an alchemical formula. It's an alchemical experiment that works every time. So we're going to go ahead and use this experiment now, and you can use it with the word health, or you can use it with anything you want. But we're going to use the word money because that seems to be the only thing that really makes someone either acceptable in any community or not. Here we go. Emerald tablet. In truth, without deceit, certain and most veritable. Money which is below corresponds to money which is above, and money which is above corresponds to money which is below, to accomplish the miracles of the one monetary system. And just as all monies have come from this one monetary system, through the meditation of one mind, so do all created monies originate from this one monetary system through transformation. Money's father is the sun. Money's mother the moon. The wind carries money in money's belly. Money's nurse is the earth. Money is the origin of all, the consecration of the universe. Money's inherent strength is perfected if money is turned into earth. Separate the earth from fire, the subtle from the gross, gently and with great ingenuity. Money rises from earth to heaven and descends again to earth, thereby combining within money's self the powers of both the above and the below. Thus will you obtain the glory of the whole universe. All obscurity will be clear to you. This is the greatest force of all powers because it overcomes every subtle financial dealing and penetrates every solid financial dealing. In this way was the universe created. From this comes many wondrous applications because this is the pattern. Therefore am I called thrice great as Hermes, having all three parts of the wisdom of the whole universe. Herein have I completely explained the operation of the sun. Again, Hermes Trismegistus. Thank you.